Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I certainly hope you're having a fantastic day, wherever you happen to be, because I'm excited. I'm very excited. We've made some changes since the last episode. I have upgraded a bunch of vehicles, and I've bought a bunch more, as you can see, just heading out there, and I'd like to tell you a little something about it. So, first and foremost, all of the vehicles involved in food production for Penzance have been upgraded to trucks. Don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but it's been done. And they're upgraded, and they're making, well, I want to say a little bit more money, but it's the vehicle expenses for trucks, it's a lot higher than the vehicle expenses for horses. So, you know, it's give and take. I think we're making a bit more money, but there's definitely been a rough couple of years. So that's been done. I've also gone ahead and upgraded a bunch of vehicles in and around Budleigh Salterton. I don't remember if I did it in the last episode or just before this one, but all of the vehicles involved in oil moving have been upgraded. I could swear I did it in the last episode, but just in case I didn't, there you go. Those have been upgraded as well. Not only that, we got our hands on some new buses. This right here is, what do you call it? It's a C40. Is what it is. I don't remember the exact full name of it. It has, I think it's a German bus. I'm pretty sure it's a German bus, so I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but it's the something C40. So we have those going around Budleigh Salterton at the moment. And on top of that, I've also gone ahead, as you can see, there's a big group of vehicles down here. These guys are all going to be on the machines delivery to Penzance, because essentially the waiting time, the frequency of that line was 15 minutes. I've added more vehicles to it, so the waiting time is now 3 minutes, which is fantastic. On top of that, we have a bunch of planks in storage here at the machines factory. We don't have that many bits of steel. So I went ahead and I improved the frequency of the steel line as well. So it used to be 6 minutes. It's now down to 114 seconds. So the steel line and the planks line are pretty, they're pretty on point there. The almost at the same time. The machine's delivery is every 3 minutes. So it's a lot better. I'm hoping that by getting those new vehicles, what we're going to see is a considerable amount more money. Whether or not we do is yet to be seen. We're gonna have to just wait and see there. Now, on top of that, I'm wanting to start looking at a bunch of these lines here. Obviously, this machine planks line, it was making money. It's not so much anymore. I'm gonna slow the game down a little bit so these stop jumping about. Hopefully, we'll see some money come out of that. The Budleigh Loop was making money at one point. It doesn't seem to be any more ever since I upgraded the vehicles. We'll keep an eye on that. Steel 3 and Steel 6, I mean, they fluctuate, I want to say. And then Machines 2 Steel, I think, is going to be not making money anytime soon because we just added a bunch more vehicles to it. It was originally just 3 vehicles. It's now a grand total of 9 vehicles. So it's going to be fluctuating just a little bit. I guess we'll speed things back up. These guys are going to be picking up a bunch of machines. They're not set to wait for them. Are they stuck there? Interesting. That's, okay. Yeah, they're not set to wait for them, I think. I might actually want to look at that line. Let's see, configure that line. You guys are just set to sort of load if available. So yeah, they can go about their business there. There's going to be a bunch of them that aren't making deliveries, but again, not really the absolute end of the world there, to be totally honest. We also have a bunch of steel and a bunch of planks coming in, so we are going to be making some more deliveries here. Apparently that guy isn't, but this guy is. That's 4 machines going over to Penzance. Actually, a really good amount of steel coming in. That's fantastic. How much do we get for that? So 14,922. That's not bad. You guys seem to be waiting about kind of a long time there. Not really sure why you're doing that, but that's fair enough. So 14,000 is definitely not bad for that. I would kind of like to look at that steel line. So there we go. It is actually making money. Not bad at all. Machines 3 delivery to Penzance is actually up there making a profit as well. So I'm curious to see just how much that actually makes. I doubt we have any vehicles coming in here with a machines delivery. Where would the closest one be? Because they're, I mean, it is a hell of a distance they have to cover. So I'm assuming the closest one is going to be on this road over here. Yeah, you've got 6. So I'm going to pin this, and I'm going to keep an eye on that guy. I'll pin it like bottom right for the time being, just so I can keep an eye on him and see, you know, when he gets to Penzance. You know, that way I don't miss it. I'd like to see how much he makes on that. Looking elsewhere, we are making good money in here as well. We have all these vehicles just sort of showing up with all the different supplies and all that stuff, which is fantastic news. I mean, 18,350 there. This guy's not delivering anything. He's just passing through, but that's okay. These guys are bringing in 24,000. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous money. 24,000, another 24,000. So really can't be bad to that. Good amount of steel in there too. What are you guys actually hauling? Iron. Okay. So yeah, good amount of steel in there. We've got, I mean, what's going on? So we've actually got some iron in storage. It's coal that's slowing down production a little bit there. Not going to stress too much about that, I don't think. Not going to stress about it. In terms of money, I do want to look at this because our earnings, I mean, they're fantastic. We've got earnings of almost $1 million. I don't think we're going to get there this year, but our earnings are getting towards $1 million, which, I mean, that makes me really happy. I'll be honest. That makes me really, really happy. I think the next thing I do want to upgrade is going to be the vehicles on this line. This being the logs to planks, and then those planks I think are still going by, yeah, they're still going by horse as well. So upgrading everything involved in the tools to Budley Salterton line. Oh, I told you it wouldn't be long until we got a new truck. Not bad. Upgrading everything on that line seems like a fantastic idea. So we'll slow the game down a little bit. Let's look at our earnings, which were 2.51 million last year with expenses. Again, we almost made a straight million in profit last year. So let's take a little look. Where's this guy? Oh, this is not the camera I wanted. So whereabouts are you? You are getting close. You are getting close. Let me pin that again. Just make sure it still stays there. And I guess let's take a look at the Budley lines here. So I just bit my tongue. Ow. Ow, that really hurt. I'm all right. I'll survive. I want to upgrade all of these. So these guys are logs to planks is what they are. So let's review our vehicles first, actually, just to make sure. So these guys can carry everything. You guys can carry logs and steel and planks and construction material. So what we can do is actually use the side stakes trucks for everything here, essentially. So let's once again go back into our line manager. Let's go for, actually, no, we can't. Yeah, we do need to use the normal one. That's fine. So let's configure these vehicles. All of you guys are going to get replaced by this, because you're only whole 2.5 million. Oh my God. Okay. Do I want to spend 2.5 million here? I kind of do. I kind of do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna spend 2.5 million on all of those vehicles because I can. Now that right there, so that's the vehicles there. And they can hit 40 kilometers per hour. Now the good thing is they can also hold 3 more items of anything. But hitting 40 kilometers per hour, I mean, they're gonna move a lot faster, deliver a lot more frequently, and that's a bit of an improvement from the 20 that the horses were getting. So we should see deliveries a lot more frequently on this line, which should lead to pretty hefty profits. Now where is this guy? Is that him there? I think that is him. Yeah, so this is the one we're keeping an eye on. He's almost at Penzance. Want to make sure I catch how much money he gets from the machines delivery there. I also want to have a look at Penzance and see how it's doing in terms of supply and demand and all that stuff. My God, 2.5 million. It's not even, I mean, even if I don't spend another thing this year, it's we're probably going to be on par for expenses with that year right there. And I'm also thinking it's 1912 and I have no trains. That's kind of grim, honestly. It really is. 25,000 there, not bad. You've got 5 of 8, so that'll be another 25,000. You've got 5 of 8, so that'll be another 25,000. I want to see what the first one is that has 8 of 8 right here. It can't be that far away. Like I said, there we go. Like I said, really not all that far away at all. Now let's head over to here because you are about to get into Penzance. So we'll keep a little bit of an eye on you. You're going to head around. You're going to drop things off just up there at New Road. I just, like I said, I really want to know. 6 machines into Penzance over that kind of distance is going to be worth what? It is $36,000. Actually, not as much as I thought it would be, if I'm honest with you. But we're about to make what looks like a pretty solid, 4 deliveries in quick succession. So that's 36,000 and 36,000, 37,000 essentially, and then 37,000 again. So not bad. And with a higher frequency or higher production of machines, I mean, that's going to be good. We actually have a good amount of machines over here. We have 30 currently in storage. So I'm definitely hoping for good things. Definitely hoping for good things. And this right here, I mean, what are we looking at for planks? 34? Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me have a look then at balance and profits. So the Budley Loop is, it's losing a little bit of money. It makes money occasionally. Annoyingly, the planks line is, oh, it is making money. Okay. So it's going back and forth as well. That's fine. It seems to be the usual suspects not making much, which is kind of okay. I'm not too worried about that. I'll tell you what I think we should do though. I think we should go ahead and upgrade the tools line. That's 10 vehicles. It's actually, that shouldn't be too expensive. It'll be just shy of $1 million, I think. So we'll go ahead and replace those with these guys. 716,000. Honestly, not that bad. We'll go ahead and trade them in. We'll get them to be that color. And then I think these guys actually need to be, so you right there, configure vehicle, select all of them, and you're going to be a nice sort of dark blue color. Don't they look lovely? They actually really do. So you can carry 7 planks, which is actually, you carry less? That's interesting. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. So these guys actually, yeah, they carry like 1 item less than the open back ones, but that's okay. I'm actually not too worried about that. We're making 40,000 per delivery on these guys, which is just crazy amounts of money. And then these other, I mean, these trucks are, I mean, 7 planks isn't bad. The only thing I'm seeing is that they are sitting at slower speeds behind slower vehicles. So I wonder, would it be worth upgrading everything that uses that road? So what line is this? This is Budley Oil. Oh, do we want to upgrade the oil lines? Because that would be interesting to upgrade those oil lines as well. I guess everything around Budley Salterton. Maybe Budley Salterton becomes like our main sort of, like we get a new thing, we throw it in here right away. I'm pretty sure I'd have the money to do this. So we want to upgrade you with this. It is $1 million to do it. It's 20 vehicles. I think we're going to do it. Let's replace them. Let's get them to be that same brown color. And then we've got 15 vehicles here. So I think we just about have enough money to do this. Yeah, 822. Ooh, that's going to be close is what that's going to be. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to do it. So there we go. We have like no money left, but I think we'll be okay. So they've all been replaced, which means there should now be nothing within Budley Salterton that is slowing things down. Well, I say that. Actually, that is a lie. The buses can only move at 35 kilometers per hour. So they are actually going to be moving 5 kilometers per hour slower than the trucks, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Why are you only moving at... Oh, is that little road limited to 20? I think that little road might be limited to 20. It is. So we probably want to... We're going to want to upgrade that, aren't we? I mean, let's do it. Let's upgrade the entire thing. So that's up to 40 there. These little roads back here, also limited to 20. Annoyingly, if I upgrade it, it'll It costs a lot because we have to move and remove different buildings. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I think they can move a little bit slower there. That road can definitely be upgraded as well. That way there shouldn't be anything painfully slow going through there. Now with that out of the way, again, we should be making ridiculous amounts of money in here. So again, 40,000 per delivery of 8 logs. I didn't quite catch what it was for the deliveries of planks. And that was fuel. Fuel's 12,000 there for whatever amount was on that. So the planks get delivered down here. We have got some tools in there, which isn't too bad. So let's have a look. How much do you get for 7 planks? 25,000. Okay. And then 7 tools will get us a grand total of, I think we have this truck here that just dropped a bunch off. So 7 tools. Let's speed things up a little bit and keep an eye on this guy. I really want to know. We just lost a fair bit of money. We really are losing a lot from the buses. They really aren't making as much as I'd like. But 7 tools going into Budley Salterton is 11,300. So again, really not bad. So we should essentially be seeing some really healthy profits from a bunch of that. I do love that this line has just gotten so much quicker. I really do. I love that this line is not painfully slow anymore. I love that I could also technically do that same kind of idea. Oh my god, this is doing really well. It's producing a lot. I love that I could do the same thing with the road vehicles, what do you call it? Why am I saying road vehicles? With the machines to Penzance. I might do that as well before this guy picks anything up. That might not be a bad idea. So configure vehicle. It's 15 vehicles, so it's going to be a lot. 823. This seems like a risky line because it seems like it won't make much money, but I'm going to take that chance and make them bright yellow. So there we go. That's going to be 7 machines going into to Penzance there. And I think that doubling the speed, honestly, probably not a terrible idea. If we have a look here, it's still 3 minutes. I felt like doubling the speed would have made that faster. I'm pretty sure it was 3 minutes before I upgraded those. So that's a bit weird. I'll be honest, that's a bit weird. But we'll not stress too much about it. I would like to point out, almost, I mean, 750,000 from the logs to planks line. That's just become very, very profitable. I'm thinking that the Penzance food lines could probably get up there in terms of money as well. Also, earnings of 1.4 million. Hello? Where did that come from? Oh, wow. We almost made 4 million last year. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. That came out of nowhere. Not bad at all. Okay, we are making serious money. How many vehicles do we have? Can I look at my line manager real quick? Or my, I don't know, vehicle manager? We want to sort to Penzance. So these two, there's 34 vehicles. Oh, wow. Okay, so I feel like we could do some good things here. I really do. I feel like we could do some very good things. Let's upgrade all of them. 1.9 million to do it. Let's do it. Let's upgrade all of them. That's fine. The Penzance food line. Let's make sure they're all bright red. The Penzance grained food line. Make sure they're all bright blue. So there we go. They can all keep going about their business. That was a lot of money to spend, but I have to imagine that line has just got a lot more profitable. And then the vehicles are just moving back and forth that much quicker as well. Let a manufacturing industry get an upgrade. What just upgraded? Was it this? It was not. What just upgraded? Hello? Oh, this is upgraded. Okay. So, Budley Salterton Tools Factory, I guess, is better? It is level 2. That's not bad. That's actually, honestly, that's really nice. It genuinely is really nice that we've managed to do that. Or was it this? Has this upgraded? No, so this hasn't. This is going to take a little while longer. But I imagine that'll get there as well. Oh man, that's really cool. Okay, so these trucks have changed the game. Like, we are able to move things a lot quicker. Just a lot quicker. Unfortunately, we're not bringing that much food back, but that's all right. I'm also thinking, we are not making enough grain anymore. That is a scary thought. That is and this thing is producing as fast as it can as well. So we've pretty much, I think we've hit the point where this thing can't produce enough grain for the number of trucks that we have. So we need to get another farm bumping into here. That's, wow, okay. That's unexpected. Genuinely unexpected. I mean, we can make it work. I'm certain of it. We could I sneak a little road through here and bring some trucks sort of cross country to here? I feel like I totally could. And I feel like that, yeah, so we have now hit the point where we're not able to move enough grain. So let's have a little bit of fun. And let's get a new road in here. I'm going to use a medium country road as well, because I want to see if I can, you know, once the faster vehicles start coming into play, I want them to be able to move here at a proper amount of speed. So let's sort of go like this. I'm not going to worry too much about getting this thing super flat, although I'd really like to not spend more money than I have to. So down to about there. I wonder if this is actually going to fit. Down to about there. Then down through here. That is that's a treacherous road is what that is. I really, like, I wouldn't want to walk on it. I mean, cycling on it, I imagine would be terrifying. I actually, there's a forest, I've told the story of the forest near where I live a few times in a few different videos. It's not really important that there's a forest near where I live. There's a forest I've cycled through quite a few times. I remember when I was a lot younger, it was like a rainy day and I was out cycling because I'm an idiot. And I don't know, I don't remember the exact reason, but I'm pretty sure like the brakes on my bike weren't working too good. And this forest is like by the river. So you go into the forest, then down this massive hill. Let me tell you, going down a massive hill on a bike when your brakes aren't working, at least not working properly, terrifying experience, as I'm sure you can imagine. Also, earnings of 2.5 million. Hello? What? Oh my God, 5.35 million last year with expenses of 2.79. What? Where is that coming from? So the oil lines, Penzance Food, Budley. Yeah, so a lot of money. A lot of money. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get ourselves, I mean, I'm thinking I'm just going to set up some grain lines here is what I'm going to do. I'm also going to be, again, a little bit cheeky. I want to upgrade that line or that road. And then I want to bring that road from here, essentially straight out that way. And I'm thinking through there. No, I'll bring it sort of this way a little bit. So it kind of goes just, you know, straight across. That seems like a pretty solid idea. I should have probably took it through there actually, because I'm thinking this road is going to go down like this. And basically I'm just going to have a bunch of roads that make it really easy to get where I want to go. And to bring all of these different sources of grain to the one place. So you're going to go like this, and then you're going to go like that. I want to upgrade that stretch of road so it's all nice and fast. Upgrade you, might as well upgrade you. And yeah, that should be pretty solid. That really should be pretty solid. So let's get some truck stations or truck, whatever you call them in here. We want, let's see, truck station. And I guess what we'll do is, let's do the one platform on the right side, I think we want it to be. And we'll try and get it nicely lined up because I'm a bit of a perfectionist that way. So something a bit like that should be fine. 54,000 is a lot, but that's okay. So that's one. And then we're going to want a second one. Can I just like throw it in here? I totally can. So the second one can go there. And then the third one gets nicely just tucked in off the side of the road beside the farm itself. So right about there. And then the drop-off for all of these... I mean, we're not actually using this anymore, are we? If I'm not mistaken, we're not. Okay, so let me bulldoze that because I don't want it. I'm thinking I just want to make a big old... like one big old terminal thing. So like 3 platforms in the right or something like that. And then rotate. And that might work. Just do it that way. I mean, I don't know how well that'll necessarily work, but I think we're just going to do it with a bunch of platforms on the right, because it is just going to be for drop-offs anyway. So we'll do, I guess, that. 118,000 is fine. We're making enough money to make it work. And I'm thinking we're making enough money to start getting trains really soon, which is lovely news. So let's see. New line from there to there. And this is, I guess, going to be grain 1. Yeah, I guess it's grain 1. It's just what it is. And this is going to be, I guess, the center of our food production for the time being. This probably isn't the best idea to center all of my food production here, because there are a few places that want it, but I guess it's going to be similar to what I'm doing with machines, isn't it? And then this will be grain number 2. And then new line is grain number 3. So grain number 3 right there. And I guess we need to get the frequency of those vehicles up pretty nicely as well. Now, where is the transport millionaire? Accumulate a fortune of 1 million without debt. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean without debt? Why is my debt 5 million? How much am I paying per year in debt? Can I... Hold on, have I taken a loan at any point? Or have I been... I guess I've been paying... I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyway, we'll not stress too much about that. I think what we're gonna do is we'll get our vehicles for the grain lines from Budley Salterton. So let me see here. It's gonna be these guys, and I'm gonna start with 10 per line. So 10 right there. A lot of money, but that's okay. And we'll have a little look. So grain number 1 is bright green, and then fire you guys out onto grain number 1. So what does that give us in terms of frequency? 93 seconds. That's not bad. That's genuinely not bad. And the good news here as well is that the vehicles bringing food from here down to here will suddenly be able to bring a lot more because we have multiple sources of grain, which also means this thing should be able to level up, which will be lovely. So let's go back over here and get another 10 vehicles for that line. So another 0 there, and that's going to be grain number 2, which is going to be bright blue. So grain number 2. What did we just get? We didn't... Okay, as long as we didn't get a new truck, I'm happy enough with that. And I'll tell you what, let's buy, the last, 10 here. So buy those and make them bright pink and send them on to grain number 3. So what's the frequency on each of those lines? Grain, let's sort by name. Grain 1 is 93, then 135, then 3 minutes. So I'm thinking what we do is we put another... so to double this, so 9 and 9 would be 18, so 180. So I think we just need 3 more vehicles on grain 2 to sort of bring that into line a little bit. So we'll keep that pinned. Let me buy some vehicles. We're going to say 3. That was 2, but that's fine. We're going to make them blue, and we'll put them on grain number 2, which brings the frequency down to 112. I guess we'll buy 3 more and see what happens. So there we go. Make them blue and grain number 2. Frequency becomes 90. That's better. Okay. So I'm guessing 20 vehicles on grain 3 will be enough to bring that into line. I don't want to do that just yet. Well, maybe I do. Another 10 of them. I guess we will. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. Have a bit of fun here. We'll take some risks. We'll buy the vehicles, make them bright pink, and fire them onto grain number 3. So they're all going to head out. They'll do their thing. The grain lines are all 93, 90, and 91, so I was roughly right. So we should see some good things. Now these guys, this is not producing. This isn't really producing either, and this isn't really producing either. That's interesting. Why Why is your production so low? That has me a bit worried. Why are you not producing like enough there? We have the shipping to make it work. Transport minus 100. What is that? I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and hope for the best in terms of getting production going on here, because not really sure what's going on. Not really sure. Also, this is, hold on a minute. Why do we have so much stored here? I'm slightly confused. Why do we have so much grain in storage? Or is it's not that it's in storage, it's just that it takes so long to make the food? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I guess we'll, oh, 27,000, that's not bad. You've got absolutely nothing, but 27,000 for that was not bad at all. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to hope that these guys start producing good amounts of grain? No, that's why? I don't understand this at all. I don't quite know what any of this means. And transport there's minus, I don't get it. I mean, you're sort of producing a little bit. There we go. So transport's 4%. So do all of these need to be, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me on what's going on here and what this all means, because I have no idea. I really don't. I'm sure this will pick up though. And I'm sure we'll start making, you know, killer amounts of money from all of this. I genuinely, I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Or how best to make money from any of this. But we'll take a look. One item there, 7,000. So that's something, I guess. Do any of you guys have anything at all? No. Oh my god. Okay. This might have been a mistake. Genuinely might have been a mistake here. I'm okay with it though. You know, things have been going really well for the last couple of episodes. This feels like it's the, you know, get back in line, bud. You're getting a little carried away with how well things are going. This feels like an appropriate hurdle, I guess, is what we'll describe this as. I'm not entirely comfortable with it. Not entirely sure what everything means. But I guess that just means I've got a bit of research to do. I don't know what the shipping part is either. I genuinely don't know. I'm kind of wondering, so we're only apparently halfway to leveling up here. You guys are shipping, so Penzance Farm is shipping a lot. Consumers are just Penzance. I wonder if we need more consumers. I wonder if just having the one consumer is not enough, because we're pretty much meeting the demand. Also, we're almost meeting the demand for machines there. I genuinely don't know. Okay, well, I'm not gonna fixate on that too much, because we are making money, and if needs be, I mean, this guy's starting to produce a bit more, I think. Not really. I mean, a little bit, but not that much. This guy is sort of the same thing, and this guy, I guess, this guy's doing better. I think. I don't know what any of these numbers mean, but I think he's doing better. I guess if needs be, we could... I guess we could change some of this. Maybe what we do is we have these two farms feed over to the Warminster plant. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's change this up a little bit. So grain... Let's rename you. Grain 1 to Penzance. And then grain 2 is going to be Warminster. And I guess I'll just copy that to save me typing it out. So grain 2 is going to be to Warminster. And grain 3 is going to be to Warminster as well. So I guess what we do is we add a station. Oh, hold on. We need to actually build the station. So what we'll do is we'll go in here. We'll do 2 platforms on the right. We'll do 3. We'll do 3. I have my reasons. We'll do the 3 platforms. I'll do them down here, I think, just since it's a little bit flatter. So we'll do... Can I tuck it like nicely in there? I can. Let's do that. So that right there. We'll go to our line manager. We'll add a station here. And then we'll take out that one. And then this guy, add a station there and take out that one. And I'm pretty sure the vehicles should still be holding any grain that they had. And that'll start production of food to Warminster, which I think will be a brilliant thing. Let me also just go ahead and make sure that you are loading up on grain and then unloading food. I guess I could just say, you know, unload everything would work as well, but that's fine. Loading up on grain and then unload grain. Wait, I did that wrong on that first one, didn't I? Load grain, unload grain, not food, because that's the food delivery one, isn't it? So those should be set up fine. Shouldn't get stuck in traffic behind anything. What do we just get? The junker. Oh, we just got a plane. Ooh, that's kind of exciting. Okay. Okay, don't mind if I do. This right here actually looks like it might be producing a little bit more, which is nice. So we'll see what happens, I suppose. I mean, this is definitely this is a bit of a worry, I'll be honest. That's not great. What exactly does that thing do? So the junker... Oh, hello, my game's freezing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Okay, so it's not quite sure what to do with this, is it? So what can I do with this? Passenger cargo. Do I want to set up a cargo air... I mean, I could. I actually could. I mean, I could do... Oh, what could I do? I genuinely don't know. I guess we could do machines to Penzance. We would technically need a second airfield though, just thinking about it. So maybe we'll not do that. I'm actually not sure. I don't know I don't know what I'd do with these. I guess we could do Harwich to Penzance or something like that at some point. Speaking of Harwich, probably want to go look at the lines here. Where are we? So Harwich Bricks and Harwich... Actually, yeah, Harwich Bricks probably just needs an upgrade, doesn't it? So, line manager, Harwich Bricks, configure vehicles. Let's go ahead and just upgrade all of these. A little bit expensive, but that's all right. We'll make it that same orange color so that they're going to move a little bit faster. And we'll hopefully not get stuck in too much traffic. Looking at it though, I'm realizing that this right here, this street kind of needs upgraded a little bit. That needs upgraded a little bit. And it might not be a bad idea to be a little bit cheeky and just sort of do something like this. So that if the vehicles wanted to, they could technically sort of bypass the town there. So something kind of like that. That should, I think, yeah. So that does let them sort of bypass the town and not get stuck in traffic, which is exactly what we want to be doing with those. So they can go about their business. They can keep on keeping on and keep on dropping off all that stone. I'm still a little... Oh, hello, hello, hello. These are actually starting to produce. Good. That is what we want to see. So plenty of grain going to over here. How much are we looking at? Oh my god, 38,000. And that's on, so 3 of 7 was 16,000. 0 of 7, 0 of 7. So they're not all delivering, but that's money. So this right here is going to start producing good amounts of food. So let's start moving food into Warminster. So buildings, truck, unload. Oh my god, there's a lot of demand for it. A lot of demand for it. Where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? Genuinely not entirely sure. That seems like a decent spot. Doesn't cover everything. That doesn't quite cover everything either. I don't know where I'm going to put this. It doesn't seem like there's any good spot to cover all of the demand for food. That seems like it's probably going to be my best bet. Right there kind of leaves out a decent chunk of street. Right there leaves out a little chunk, I think. But I think that'll probably do. So that's where the food's going to go. Let's go ahead and set up that line then. So we want to go from here to right there. And I guess that's going to be renamed to Warminster Food is what that's going to be. And that's not too bad. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. So buy some vehicles, buy this guy. Give me 3 of them to start with, I think. We'll make them a nice bright orange and we'll put them on the Warminster Food line. So they can head out. They can do their thing. I'm thinking we want to make sure the terminals are set up properly. So you're going to be terminal 3 right there. I'm thinking that's probably going to make good money. Honestly. I'm thinking that's probably going to make good money. Well, I hope. I definitely hope. How are we looking here? So you have a little bit stored. Food production is happening, but not quite as fast as I'd like. I guess we'll see what happens. We could probably hook up another farm to all of this. Well, I say probably. We could maybe do it. I mean, production, there's 30 there. There's, how much there? 64? Good lord. And then here's 4. So, safe to say this probably isn't making as much as I would have liked. But I guess food is oh my god. I think we might need to get rid of some of these trucks. How many trucks do we have on this line? How many trucks? How many vehicles? Configure vehicles. 20. Let's get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to reassign them anywhere? Actually, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's move them onto the Harwich Bricks line. So let's get 5 of those vehicles to head over to Harwich. And that will probably not be a bad idea. And then I think some of the Penzance food trucks could probably move as well. There's 14. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. And where can I move those? Oh, where could I move those? What can we do? Let's move them on to... I mean, a lot of these guys still need upgraded, don't they? What about the machines line? Is it doing all right? It seems to be moving a lot of them. I don't know if I want to put them on that. Where else could I put them then? Some of these lines down here, maybe? Road vehicle 10 needs a bit of love there. What about Retford planks? So 2 of these guys can be changed to that color and go on to... Yeah, we need to replace a lot of them apparently. So they can go there. Then you 2 can go to that color and go to Retford planks 2. So a bit of a long distance that they need to cover, but that's all right. Let me have a look here. Penzance loop, configure vehicles. They really do need upgrade anyway. So passenger, change them into the bus. A lot of money to do it, but that's all right. Make them bright yellow. Road vehicle 9 has just been upgraded. Oh, another plane. All right. Don't mind if I do. I'm thinking that it might not be a bad idea to upgrade all of these guys as well. How many? 10 vehicles? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get those changed into... What are they moving? What are they moving? Planks? I think they're just exclusively moving planks, aren't they? So configure... Not configure vehicle. I want to look at your line here. So configure line. Yeah, I think you are just moving planks. So what we'll do is for that entire line, replace them with this one. So they can move a little bit more. And then make sure they're sort of the same teal color. So they can go a little bit faster. I think the Retford planks lines could probably also be upgraded a little bit. So configure vehicles, change those into these guys as well. And I'm pretty sure they're just moving logs, so they could actually be changed to these guys as well. So let's do that. Let's replace all of those. We'll make them that sort of greenish color. Then same story here. Change them out for those, make them that sort of brownish color. And that should be, I reckon at least, a pretty solid upgrade. I'm thinking that's going to be a really good upgrade for all of those lines. And the vehicles can move a lot faster as well, so shouldn't be getting stuck behind anything at all, really. Which is good. That's exactly what we want. Retford should just be moving that bit quicker. I think Harwich is same story. There's not really going to be much to get stuck behind in there. And then up this way, this place is producing a little bit better by the looks of it. Down here is... I really wish I could figure out how to get this to just work better. Because I genuinely don't know. I really genuinely don't know. How much do you get for 7 units here? So that's going to be 32,000. Okay, well, that's not bad. Let's have a look at our lines. Let's have a look at our balances and see what is making and what is losing money. So at the top, we have Budley Tools 1, almost 3/4 of a million. Budley Oil, Harwich Bricks doing pretty good. The lowest profit we're getting is the Warminster Loop, which, looking at it, might not be a bad idea to... I mean, it's a lot of money again, but let's upgrade that before it starts complaining about the vehicles being too old. So Warminster Loop's been updated. I expect that to start losing money. Warminster Food actually losing money is interesting. I suspect the Retford Planks lines will catch up a little bit there, starting to make some money. Budley Loop losing. Penzance Food actually losing as well. That's actually kind of surprising. Although I guess the Penzance Food line has slowed a little bit since all of this has slowed down a bit. So that kind of makes sense. Like, this is still backing up quite considerably. Penzance Farm is not having a good time. It's not having a good time at all. Might be worth getting a couple more vehicles off of this line here. Still got 15 on it. So I guess we'll keep an eye. We'll see what happens. I'm not too stressed about it. Monetarily speaking, we are still making loads. We got 6.67 million, whatever. I don't know what year that is exactly. That's this year or last year. I think that's this year so far. So our money situation is pretty good. We've got over 10 million. We started with 5 million. So I think we're pretty much at the spot where, honestly, we could start looking at trains. I'm just not 100% sure where exactly to put some trains just yet. I'm thinking passengers more than I'm thinking cargo. And I'm kind of thinking, oh wow, we have a lot of food here. Okay, I feel like the Warminster Food line could be upgraded a little bit. So let me grab you. We'll go to 6 vehicles on that. We'll make them orange because that line is orange, and Warminster Food. There you go. 18,000 per delivery as well. That's not bad. So yeah, I'm thinking that the way we're going to want to look at things is passengers. And I'm thinking Warminster to Budley Salterton to Penzance might be the way to go on that. In fact, I wonder if using Budley as our central, like, hub would be the way to go. So a multi-track, like, kind of throughput station in Budley Salterton. So you can come in from Warminster, you can come in from Penzance, you then would go down to, like, Harwich, and you could go down to, like, Bedlington or down to Market or whatever. You can go kind of wherever from Budley Salterton. That seems like the way to go. That really does seem like the way to go there. So that's probably what we're going to end up doing. That is probably what we're going to end up doing. I'm kind of excited to do that as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Plenty of oil still sat in here. A little bit of fuel sat in there. Plenty of planks, and things are just working for us at this point. I'm really kind of pleased to see that we only have a couple of lines not making money. It's nice to see Warminster Food up there making a bit of money. It's really disappointing to see the Penzance lines not making as much as they once were. That's really, I mean, it makes sense. I understand why that is. It's still kind of disappointing. It really is. Because that's where we got our start. That's where everything started for us, and now it's just, that's not how things work anymore, is it? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. It's been my absolute pleasure, as always. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!